Alright guys, Lubrican here, talking about day 2 of the Euros, where we saw Group B's first games, Group B kicking off. And it was an interesting day. The games weren't that entertaining. The first game was alright. The first game was Netherlands-Denmark, and in my opinion, Netherlands looked terrible in this game. The final score was 1-0 Denmark, and Netherlands had 29 shots and majority of the possession, but only 9 of those shots on target. And some of their stars, Robin especially for me, just didn't look good enough. Were off form and didn't look good at all. It was a brilliant performance by Denmark. They did what they needed to do to win. They held onto the ball. The goal came from Krondeli, and they only had 8 shots, but 7 on target. Only 1 off-target shot. They were very, very clinical finishing, if you like. Though they weren't. They only scored 1, but it was a really nice goal from Delhi as well. One of my goals of the tournament so far. So it was a really good game for Denmark. And my opinion, the centre backs for Denmark, Kjær and Agger, were both amazing. I'm surprised that they didn't get a purple card on FIFA, or one of them. But nonetheless, it was a very good game, and they were both very good. There were Nicholas Bentner. Maybe they'll struggle to score goals if they progress in the tournament. He didn't seem like a particularly wanted to score goals really. And so it was 1-0 Denmark. It's a really interesting game for me just to see the first upset of the tournament, hopefully of many. And I'd like to see Denmark go far really after doing that. They could if they can beat Portugal. I don't see why they can't qualify. And I don't see why they couldn't beat Portugal off their performance really. Which takes us on to the second game, where Germany played Portugal, and Germany won this one 1-0. But to be honest, I feel a bit sorry for Portugal. I think it deserved to be a 0-0 draw. Neither team really deserved to score. They both had about the same, about just over 10 shots each, and just under 10 shots of them on target. Nothing particularly special happened in this game, to be honest. The goal came from Mario Gomez at the 72nd minute, so quite late in the game. And it was quite lucky. Gomez was about to come off when he scored, and he did come off quite quick after he scored. But it was a pretty boring game. And right at the end, Sylvester Varela for Portugal had a couple of really good chances to put them level. He possibly could have put them ahead, but it was a really close game, and Portugal were pretty unlucky to not win this game. And I think Hummels got man of the match, and he got his purple card on FIFA. My opinion, he played alright, and he did do some really good stuff. But I think the purple card should have gone to one of the Denmark centre backs for their brilliant, like nearly 30 shots from Netherlands, and they couldn't score. So Denmark played really well. So moving on to tomorrow's games, or today's games actually even, which is where Group C starts. We got Ireland, Croatia, and Italy, Spain. Spain, obviously, most people's or a lot of people's favourites, along with Germany. But after yesterday's performance from Germany, I'm not so sure Germany will go all the way. But they seem to be able to. They did it. They still won, even though they played bad, which is a good thing for them to win. In my opinion, Spain are gonna walk over Italy. I don't think Italy have a decent squad, but I don't think they're gonna do anything particularly amazing. And Ireland, Croatia, I think Ireland will surprise people in this tournament. They've played well. They're on an unbeaten streak of like 15 games. I don't see why Ireland can't beat Croatia. Croatia are good, and they're 8th in the world, which is pretty good. 8th in the rankings, but I can see Ireland beating them and possibly coming second in this group. Second place plays first place for England's group, so we could see Ireland, England in the quarterfinals, which would be quite fun to watch. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for another one of these videos. I might upload another video Ultimate Team later today as well. And I'll just say thanks to Manchester Titans for the gameplay of this video, as I can't record gameplay at the moment. So I'll see you all in a biz.